There were 7 of us in the aircraft. I was halfway back in the aircraft, and what you did, you stopped and you poked your head up into a glass dome. And then once you got up in there, there were 2 stirrups. You stood in that, and then you flipped a seat, and you sat on the seat with your head and your shoulders up in this glass dome. The guns were right in front of you, and of course the turret was operated hydraulically. As you raised or lowered the guns, you could turn the turret back and forth. On takeoff and all, you were basically watching for other aircraft. At night, it was pretty difficult. During the daylight trips were, I think, more frightening than night trips because you could see all these other aircraft. We weren't flying information, we were just flying in a bunch. So your aircraft are moving in and out, and others are trying to get a little higher, you know, so it was so basically you were watching for that. Once you crossed over the English Channel, then you had to watch out for fighters. And at that stage, there were a lot of Allied fighters up as well. So there was a lot of activity. One time, over a target at night, I was looking towards the back, and the bomb aimer, who had finished his job, he poked his head up in the Astrodome up front. And just as he did that, he said there were aircraft wheels, he said about 10 feet above his head. And as I swung my turret around, the pilot dropped, and this aircraft just went over just a few feet above it. That's the frightening thing. Mm-hmm.